Chapter 38. They made camp in no man's land, a ways outside of town in an old field near an island of trees, on a steep slope not fit for crops or sheep or anything. Just a few odd trees existed in its shape. A dirt road ran into town along a stone wall. Adam and Maya glided at an easy pace, keeping an eye out for cars or people. They came into town at sunset. Brick streets, brick buildings, stucco buildings, alleyways. The street lamps were just turning on. It was a town of moderate size. People passed gaily in the streets, or busily, wearing long coats, leather coats, and no coats. The roads curved through 2 or 3-story buildings, pubs, apartments, businesses. The road climbed hills, stopped at parks with fountains, winding trails before going back downhill again. Trees with no leaves dotted the streets, blew in the wind and hit sticks of branches together as Adam and Maya passed underneath, holding their boards. I would have predicted more awkward staring, Adam said. They don't seem too put off by a boy in a cloak with a stone board. Where are we? I don't know. Europe? Maya said. Anyways, let's find a shop before they're all closed. Adam and Maya passed through the streets with swiveling heads looking for any kind of clothing store. I guess I did already see 2 guys in black cloaks so far, Maya said, looking around. They sure closed their stores early in this town too, Adam said, passing yet another closed sign in a window. Don't they have a Walmart? They passed down an alley where the sign above some door was still lit. It's just another pub, Maya said. Well, she continued, and then turned towards the open alley. How about dumpster clothes? No way, I'm not wearing any nasty, thrown-out stranger's clothes, Adam said, especially not in another country. Well, we'll have to come back then, first thing in the morning, Maya said. Adam took a few running steps, dropped his board, and hovered up a loading ramp, ollied off that into a wall ride, landing a 180, crashing onto a can and glass-filled bag of trash. Adam, Maya ordered, looking around. What? Adam protested. There's no one around. Adam rode away and hopped up on a handrail that dropped off and landed a big 180 kickflip, coming down on a dumpster, another 180 off. All right, let's get out of here, Maya said. You look like the king of the goths. Don't you have an underground metal concert to get to, Maya said jokingly. I wish I did, Adam said, taking off his hood, stuffing his board under his arm, when suddenly a little crash came from behind them. A little glass bottle clinked and bounced in the alley. Adam and Maya froze and looked at each other. A couple stifled whispers and some shushing came from back in the alley. Adam and Maya started walking briskly toward the alley exit. They were just about to break into a run when another louder crash came from behind one of the dumpsters, followed by some giggling. In the darkness, they could see a little kid roll into the moonlight of the alleyway. Jacopo, you're cut off, said a voice from the shadows. Come and make me, said the childlike figure, charging back into the shadows, followed by more crashing sounds. Hey, enough, they're gonna leave, said another voice. Wait, oh great riders, said a figure coming from the shadows, followed by 3 more kid-sized people. Suddenly the figures popped off wall rides and grinds as they rapidly approached. Adam and Maya stood still, slightly confused. "I've never seen a human who could ride," one of them said. Promptly appeared the 4 little boarders, about as tall as Maya's shoulder. Adam and Maya were taken aback to see these figures were not children at all, but some kind of wooden humans. They were painted, but the paint was fading. They had wooden rods for arms and legs, connected by a pin at elbow and knee joints. They had a torso of round block with tapering accented shape, with a head of wooden block and a chin that actuated when they spoke. "Hello, fellow riders," one of them spoke. "I am Zara. We were out on a ride and realized your boards don't have wheels, yet they are quite animated, no?" "Yes," Maya answered. "Who are you guys? Or what are you guys?" "We are," Zara began. "We're puppets that can ride. I'm Jacopo," one said. "I said do not use the P word, Jacopo," said Zara, turning over his shoulder. "Come and make me," Jacopo retorted, and the puppets were soon in another scrum. "Excuse me," said Zara, gathering himself, brushing off his wooden figure. "We are simply wooden beings. Our Creator died at the end of his mortal life many, many years ago and left us wooden rider orphans." "You poor things," Maya said, reaching out a hand. "Don't touch," Zara said, slapping her hand away. "That was over 300 years ago. We have learned how to get by." "My name is Ignatz," another one said. "How do you do?" he said, extending his hand. Adam shook his wooden hand. "And I'm Anastasia," said another. "I make sure these buffoons don't kill each other, as well as put them back together when they bust themselves to pieces." "Thanks, Anastasia," said Ignatz. "So, what are you guys doing here anyways?" Zara asked. "We just came into town to get my brother new clothes," Maya answered. "Oh, that's not how he usually dresses?" Zara asked. "No, it's not how I usually dress," Adam said. "But I'm much more interested in these shredding puppets now." "No puppets," Zara pointed. "But yes, let's see what we have in the way of clothes back at our theater. It's just down the alley and to the left and to the right and around the corner." "We should really get back," Maya said. "Come on, they have clothes," Adam argued. "I thought you guys was just big puppets," said Ignatz. Maya looked at the 4 wooden figures in front of her and various levels of eccentric, fading 1700s circus paint. "Fine. You need a win after that stint in the cave," Maya said. "Exactly," said Adam. "How often do you get the chance to cruise with wooden beings?" he said, looking to the puppets. They nodded. "All right," said Maya. "Take us to your theater."